That's what they were. If you saw the end of the last reading, the Three of Swords came up upside down right at the end, which was absolutely brilliant in relation to that reading. Okay, so let's get this road on the show. Brilliant. Right. Okay, let's do a reading for Pisces. Let's do a reading for Pisces. Spirit Realm, could you please give me the appropriate messages for Pisces right now? That was a terrible shuffle. Often when that happens, sometimes it's the card saying, you've shuffled enough, now's the time to cut. Sometimes. Yeah. Wow, speak it and it happens. Okay. So, Pisces. The tarot for this reading wants you to know about houses that are built on shifting sands cannot stand. Okay, Pisces? Yes. And Temperance agrees. Temperance knows this. 99 Zignov Balloon. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, sorry. The Hanged Man. Who did actually come out upside down, which I always find interesting with the Hanged Man, because that means he's the right way up. No way! Emperor. 8 of Wands, fast. King of Cups, again in the same position he was a few readings ago. Ace of Cups. Ooh, 7 of Swords, upside down. Okay, let's have another. Oh, Ace of Swords. Okay, so, Divine Destruction. A house built on shifting sands cannot stand. Temperance knows this. This card, what I like about this card is, so the red balloon in culture it's a thing, isn't it? And also there's depictions of it, not just in imagery, like I know Banksy did a picture of a girl with a little girl with a red balloon, but there's a movie of that as well, and it's a thing, isn't it? So that's kind of for you. That's like the 50% your homework bit, you know. It's pretty obvious what that's saying. And if you think it's saying anything to do with communism, you're wrong. I'm just saying that. I'll just throw that caveat in there. Yes. You hung upside down in the past to seek enlightenment and gain wisdom, and that's been done. So now you're sort of coming back the right way round again. The Wheel of Fortune in your foundation. Fantastic. Your attitude is fast, Pisces, so you want this to happen quite quickly. Emperor in your future, and in this instance it's not referring, I can tell you, because I'm being told by Spirit, this isn't referring to Aries in this reading. Okay. I'm pretty certain of that. In fact, I am certain. Okay. Brilliant. So the little thing to watch out for here in the future is, well, it's actually upside down. So, I mean, you're going to have to stand your ground, possibly, but maybe, I think it's saying you're not going to have to worry about defending yourself anymore in this way that you have felt in the past. You know, constantly having to defend yourself, constantly having to explain yourself, constantly being misunderstood, that kind of energy. I don't think you're going to have to do that where you are going. But even if you do, you are prepared, you are ready, you are trained, you know. For this beginning, this offering from the universe of a beginning. very interesting card, the Ace of Swords. I love the way that in the Rider-Waite Tarot that it does have a crown around it. That's obviously 50%. I'm doing 50%, you're doing 50%. I mean, that is really saying something, isn't it? What is that saying? Who has a tongue for a sword? We know that. We know, don't we? Well, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I hope this is making sense to you, Pisces. I get the feeling it is. Good. Let's just enjoy. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's always great to see two bullets, two aces. They're called bullets in poker. I'm just going to tell you a really quick story. So the very first time I played a hand of poker at a casino. Sorry, I'm just tripping over my words because it's something to do with the energies that are surrounding the collective during these cycles. I'm just going to put it like that. So the very first time I ever played poker in a casino where it was an actual buy-in, you're playing for a pot, it was a £20 buy-in. So, you know, we're not talking big money. But there was about 20 of us around the table. So there was maybe 100 and something quid to win if you won. We get dealt a card. I'm sitting next to a guy. Sorry, before that. I'm sitting next to a guy who's got on his chip stack, he has one of those little counters, you know, like a chip. I don't know what it's called, but in poker where you see they have like a sort of customized, it was gold as well, and it had the name of a Vegas casino on it, and it was customized and put on top of his chip. So I'm sitting next to a guy who's got one of those chip holders, and that's he's saying he's pro. That's what he's saying. And the cards come out, and I get two bullets first up, and I'm like, because I've played a lot of poker, seen a lot of poker, and I'm like, oh, you know, you're never meant to slow play two aces, but when you're in a hand where there's 19 other people playing, anything could happen, especially when you've got beginners around the table. If you know, I could have basically gone all in, which I should have done. I'm not saying I should have done, but if I would have gone all in, that wouldn't have put some people off, because that's the trouble with experienced poker players playing with beginners. They don't know what they're doing. So they're like, oh yeah, I'm going all in with a 2-7. So this guy with his queen 5, I mean, a queen came on the flop and on the river was a 5. I couldn't believe it. I mean, and in that moment, and this is the bit that really, I actually did kick my chair back. I'm not like this normally, but because when I showed my cards as I was getting up and just threw them down on the table, really quite annoyed. Literally, there was a chorus, not a total chorus because there were some beginners, but like, you never slow play aces, mate. And I actually kicked my chair back and stared him in the face. And like, I'm not like that, but I did show him the ghost on that occasion. I was like, don't you dare. I am not here for that. And I just got so annoyed with myself. Yes, sorry, just a little story there. Two aces story for you. Okay, Pisces. I hope you're doing well. Hope this reading finds you well. Found you well. Take care. Lots of love. Peace be the journey.